What's up, you guys? Teddy Striker here, and for Christmas I got UFC 5. I got a PlayStation 5, and this was my first time playing UFC 5 online. And this is not like a pre-recorded audio. Like I tried to record gameplay audio, but that didn't quite turn out too well. So I'm just gonna voice over it and give you guys my thoughts on this game. And prior to this, obviously I played UFC 4 quite a bit, and they did this thing where they make you play this fight. It was Leon Edwards versus Kobe Covington. And that was like automatic. You couldn't skip it or anything. So I was Leon Edwards. So I kind of got a feel of how the game is. Like there's a few differences, and I gotta say the game feels a lot better than UFC 4. My PS4 controller, the L2 button, the button to go for body shots, body kicks or anything, or blocking your body. On mine, it was messed up. You would have to really press it like hard in order for it to like actually register. Because if you just tap it wouldn't work. So my control, even the X button wasn't working as well. So I had a few problems with it, even the R2 as well. But the PS5 feels incredible. Like it feels smooth. The controller is so nice. Like, yeah, it's incredible. And I've seen a lot of people talk about UFC 5 in a negative way. I've seen like people say, "Oh, it's that game. Like you shouldn't buy this game. It's just a scam. It's the same thing as UFC 4." And to be honest, like so far from what I've played, it feels a lot different than UFC 4. It might not look different, but it feels so much better. Like it's just maybe it's because it's a new console. Like yeah, but it just feels so good, and the lighting is really nice. I don't really know about the uppercut change. It's a different button now. Like you gotta press the R1 and square. Feels weird to like combo off it, because I usually like to, use uppercuts in my combos. But it was kind of odd to get used to that. Like the new controls, like the spinning attacks are very awkward too. Those are like can be trickier to land, and I don't mind that because before you could just spam spinning attacks, but in real life, like it's actually harder to land spinning attacks, and I don't mind it, being harder to land in the game too. But then you go on to some other changes like the grappling, and if it, like the submissions feel really good. Like it's actually really fun to do it. Like I don't know how to deny when my opponents try to transition out. It's pretty hard to tell when they're escaping a submission or trying to transition. And the struggle mechanic too is I'm still trying to figure out that whole system, but it does feel like a lot smoother and a lot more fluid too. So I really like that, and even the striking too, it feels a lot more fluid. And it's the only problem I've had so far is I feel like there's some input delay. Here's so for example, they'll throw a 1-2 combination, I'll slip and throw a cross or a hook, and for some reason it just doesn't throw the shots. I think there's something wrong with the code or something. It might be they gotta fix that. It's a timing issue. But yeah, outside of that, it feels pretty good. It's a solid game, I would say. And obviously, I understand some complaints from people, it add new animations, EA could easily, scan the fighters, their whole bodies, because some, bodies, or, their just body types aren't really accurate, so they can just motion capture it. They've got the money, they got the resources. All you gotta do is when the fighters do their 5-week, photo shoots, just, get, a full 360 scan of them and their physique, and get them to record them throwing a few shots, a few combinations, so that way they have some unique animations and it makes it more fun. So I can definitely understand that, and it's very simple for EA to do. Obviously, you got to get this every fighter, so it's gonna take some time, but it's definitely something that's doable. For example, Alex Pereira should not have that basic left hook animation. He should have his own, even for his leg kicks. That's what makes him so unique. But another complaint, which I do have myself, is there's no new fighters, and I understand that they were updating the game, like when in UFC 4, like they were adding a lot of fighters, like with their updates, which was really nice. But I think they should do more. They should have just added a whole bunch of new fighters going into this game. Like, where's Sean Brady? Where's Jeff Neal? Where's Ian Gary? Like, where's all these guys? Where's all, like, Adrian Yanez? Like, some of these guys will be very fun to use, and they should have, like, at the very least, every top 15 ranked fighter in each weight class. But for some reason, they don't. Like, the flyweight division, where's Manel Cap? Like, that division is pretty shallow. It's very, very small, so you gotta add all these guys. Like there's so many. Like, it would make the game just much more fun and exciting, but it still is. It's still pretty fun. Like, there's a lot of things you can do in this game, and people are always gonna complain. They're like, no matter what EA does, there's always gonna be someone complaining. It's never gonna be perfect, and that's what makes it in a way perfect. It's just that it's unperfect, but yeah, like there's always gonna be something to complain about, but overall, like, this game is pretty solid. I like it. Like, I haven't found too many problems with it yet, but then again, like, this, I'm not playing this like every day or like making this my job, so I can understand why some people could be like upset because of that, because this is how they're they make their rent. That's how they provide for their families and everything. But I've seen some people online, like, they've been trying to make this game fun. They've been creative about it, because you're not always going to get what you want, but you have to make the most of what you have. And that's what we can appreciate. And that's taking initiative for, even if EA doesn't listen to the fans or anything, you're taking something into your own hands. And, it might not be as fun, like the game currently, but you're making it fun by doing different things and exploring the game, really, because there's a lot of fun things you can do. But that's my own opinion. I have fun with it so far. I'm gonna keep on playing this, and now I'm gonna talk to you guys about a bit about what I want to do with my channel, because obviously this is like this is somewhat the beginning, I would say. So later on, I would like to obviously use UFC clips and like UFC footage, or like just MMA footage in general to talk about fights, break down fights, especially when I'm gonna be like doing the how the underdog wins videos. That's gonna be very helpful, like using specific examples to back my points. It's gonna be fun. Like it's gonna be exciting, and yeah, there's a lot more to come. Like, I got my PS5. I'm gonna spend some time and invest it to a PC, so that way I'll be able to edit the videos on there. It's gonna be much more simple. It's gonna be much more clean. It might take a bit more time. The videos might not come at the same frequency, but here and there I might still play UFC 5. But this is not what this channel is always gonna be. Like, there's gonna be a lot more. I'm hoping I can save enough by so that way I can get a PC before the end of 2024. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, by next year, like, I think there's definitely gonna be a difference in videos. I might even talk about some boxing fights too. I like boxing. Like, there's a few fighters I really like David Benavidez, Devin Haney, Terrence Crawford. Some of these guys like that. These guys are fun to watch. So I might break some of those down. I might talk about some other MMA organizations like the PFL, because they're actually doing pretty well so far. They've got Bellator. They've got a lot of new fighters. They got Ngannou. They got Cedric Doumbé, which is like, they got a lot of stars over there, to be fair to him. Also, maybe one championship. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm not gonna limit myself just to UFC. But this is just a start, so you guys can kind of hear my thoughts and opinions. And yeah, later on, I'm definitely gonna talk about other organizations in MMA and other combat sports too, because it's just like combat sports in general is just very, very intriguing and riveting. But I'll just end by quickly recapping my thoughts on UFC 5, and overall, I think this is a solid game. I think there are like a few changes, like seeing adding more fighters, adding more animations. Oh, and one more thing is the venues, they all look the same, like except for the Apex. Like I thought the Abu Dhabi arena would look different, but they gotta change that. Like can't have everything looking the same. It's kind of dull. But yeah, overall it's a solid game. I like it a lot. And yeah, I'm gonna keep playing it, and I think it's probably like a 8 or 9 out of 10. It's very, very good. I know a lot of people won't agree with this, but that's okay. But let me know what you guys think about this game. Do you like it? Do you not? But thank you for watching.